The question of today is, what is a pediatrician? And how do I find one? You let me know. Please, somebody in the comment section, tell me, what is a pediatrician? A pediatrician. So my show is back, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and I am all the way here for it. That is my favorite out of the whole Love and Hip Hop series. I love the Atlanta group. I feel like it's more like relatable, or like it's more real than the other Love and Hip Hop's series that they have. And you know what? Let's talk about this show last night. Okay, so this episode starts off and Jocelyn is in the pool doing her little maternity photo shoot. And I'm here for it. I think that she looks very pretty as a mother, or expecting mother. And, you know, I just want to see Jocelyn win. Like, I really want to see Jocelyn win. I feel like she gets so much hate. And I really just want to see her win one time. Please, just let me see her win. Let me see her happy. So she's talking about how she doesn't want to be a single mom. And, you know, I feel bad for her. You know, I feel bad for her. But again, you know what? You had unprotected sex. So what did you think was going to happen? You know, so then we move on and we see Stevie J. He's at the gym. Stevie J. He's jumping rope in the gym. Jumping rope. He's talking about how he had this amazing summer. He was hanging out with his kids. He had the relationship with Faith, but that ended. And he gets served the paternity papers. Which I know people will be like, oh no, why did you serve him with paternity papers? But you know, she's doing it the right way, which I mean, that's what you're supposed to do, right? You're supposed to serve paternity papers when someone keeps questioning, is that my baby? That ain't my baby. But that's what you're supposed to do in that situation. So I feel like that was the right way. So then we go ahead and then we see Jock and Carly Red, which I'm absolutely here for their relationship. Even though Carly says that Jock only wants sex, I'm still here for them. I really like Carly Red and young Jock together. We see his hairstyle, which, you know, now that we see it again, I don't mind it. Like, in the memes, like his you know, in the memes, like, it was just like, people were saying he was an auntie. But like, now that I can see it, but now that I really see his hairstyle like on him, I'm here for it. I think it looks cute on him. So they make some kind of bet, and really, I really want them to get back together. Okay, so then we go to the next scene. So here we are at the table in the little club, or in the little bar, and Mimi introduces her new friend. And okay, so the next scene starts, and it's the Jocelyn hate group is at the bar having a drink. And what I mean by the Jocelyn hate group is that we have Carly Red, Tammy, Rashida, Mimi, and then Arian at the table having a drink, and they all talking about, you know, what had happened with them. So we have Tammy talking about her and the Walker situation. We have Rashida talking about Kirk, how he think that she's not there anymore and he needs her to do more from him. But you know, I'm gonna get into that later. We have Arian. I still never know what Arian does. I think she's an extra. I don't really know. Does anybody know? Because can you leave it in the comment section what Arian really does? We have Carly Red, who's writing this new sex book, and her relationship with Jock. And we have Mimi talking about her, you know, finding new love. And she introduced us to her friend DJ M, or Melissa, if you want to call her that. And they're just all talking, and then Mimi tells the group that DJ M is real good friends with Jocelyn, or they have a business friendship. Which, again, why did you even need to have to bring that up? To me, you just wanted to be messy, but whatever. So, you know, Timmy was like, oh girl, I was really liking you until you told, you know, until y'all said that. Now I'm not even sure. Like, now I got my eye on you. I got my eye on you. And it's like, girl, really? Like, you guys hate Jocelyn so much, but yet it's still, y'all always talk about her. You hate somebody so much, but you always talk about her. I can personally hate somebody and I don't ever have to say their name ever again, and it doesn't really make a difference to me. But y'all can't seem to get past, you know, y'all can't seem to get past not talking about Jocelyn, which, like I said, I can not be friends with somebody and never talk about them again, but you guys can't. So, you know, I really can't get the understanding of that. So then they go on to talk about Jocelyn having this masquerade party. And they're like, oh girl, ain't nobody gonna be there but you, Melissa. You gonna be the only one there. Because you know she don't got no friends. And I'm like, really? Y'all, Jocelyn does have friends. And a lot of people really do like Jocelyn. I like Jocelyn personally. And like I said before, I really want to see her grow. I really want to see her just be this big girl. Like, I just really think this baby is going to change her. And I just really want to see Jocelyn succeed. Like, that is my hope. That is my hope, that Jocelyn succeeds. Okay, so we also see Young Jock back with Carly Red. And Young Jock got his hair cut. And like, it's not, you know, it's really not that bad. Like, you know, they had all those memes about how he looked like the auntie. But honestly, like, it really isn't that bad. But him and Carly Red is like, I guess this is his alpaca farm. Which, why would you want an alpaca? They spit. That's nasty. No. Him and Carly Red is talking, and really they just want to start, you know, having sex again. Which, whatever, I'm here for it. If that's what you want to do, Carly Red, go ahead. I mean, y'all was cute together, but, you know, Jock did say some nasty stuff. He did say some mean things. So Jock and Carly both want apologies. And Carly Red talks about how she's going to write this sex book, and she wants Josh to take some pictures. And Carly, you know, I'm here for you having this sex book, because, you know, you the one who always be the fun, wild sex girl. So go ahead. Let me just see it. I'm ready to read it. I'm ready to read it. Okay, so we have Tommy that comes back, and she's talking about the whole Jocelyn and Tommy situation. How Jocelyn called the police on her, and Jocelyn has a restraining order. And, you know, Tommy's talking with Stevie J about all the issues, and it's like, well, why couldn't we just handle it in the streets? Why couldn't we just do this and that? And y'all know Tommy crazy as hell. Who the hell wants to handle it in the streets? Like, and Jocelyn knew she was pregnant? No, she was not finna handle it in the streets, because Tommy is crazy. Who would have known what Tommy would have done? Who would have known? Again, I want to know what this little friendship is between Tommy and Stevie J. I know that Tommy always say, that's my uncle, but come on, girl, is that really your uncle? Or is you getting a little bit of beefcake too? Because I think you getting some of that beefcake. I mean, you was even on, you know, Stevie's show, and I still can't get this little bromance, or this bromance. I still can't get this situation with you and Stevie J. So I just really want to know, girl, what is they doing? Just tell me. I know something going on between them. Okay, so now we're at the masquerade party. Jocelyn's there, Young Dro's there, Jock's there, DJ M's there, and who walks in the door? None other than Carly Red. And Carly said, you know, Carly was throwing so much hate when she was with the Jocelyn hate group, and now, you know, she shows up, but DJ M goes over to see what's going on, because, you know, she don't really want anything to pop off. And she goes up to Carly Red, and Carly Red's like, no, I'm just here to spy on Jock. And I'm just like, really, Carly Red? If you can't trust him, then y'all don't even need to be together if you can't really trust him. So then Carly Red goes over to Jock. And with Jock is over there with, I think there was like 2 other girls right there. So then she goes over to them, and she's like, oh, what you doing with him? You know, I just want to know why he brought you. And she's like, wait a minute, I didn't come with him. And and Jock's like, and yeah, I didn't bring her. So Carly just being Carly, being insecure, she have to do her little investigation. Okay, so the girl introduces herself to Carly and tells her who it is. And she was like, my dude in prison, and I just had a baby 3 months ago. And then Carly starts talking about, starts asking her questions. Well, like, how you had a baby, and he how old, and what? And I was like, yes, come on, ask these questions, because I know it's gonna be some dirt that's gonna be spilled. Come on and ask these questions, Carly. Come on. Yes, now this is the time when I need you to ask questions, not about no other crap. Ask questions about this, because how he in prison, whoever this Rod guy is. So then the girl was like, well, this isn't Rod's baby. And she's like, well, whose baby is it? And she's like, well, this is Kirk's baby. And then my mouth was like, what? I couldn't speak. I was like, what? Kirk's baby? No, you playing. It ain't Kirk baby. It's Kirk baby. So the girl's like, yeah, this Kirk Frost baby. And of course, Carter's like, no, Kirk, Rashida Kirk, no. And I'm just like, yeah, it probably is. Because you know what? When people be like, oh, no, you ain't doing this, you ain't doing that, well, then, they probably already got something or somebody else on the side. Just like Dr. Jackie on Married to Medicine. I don't mean to cross shows, but just like Dr. Jackie on Married to Medicine, her husband, now all of a sudden he's like, oh no, we really just not getting along. And you know what? I was saying, he got somebody else on the side. He has somebody else on the side. So then the girl proceeds to tell Carly Red that her baby's father is Kirk Frost. Carly like, I know that's not, no, that's my best friend. And you got a baby by my best friend husband? Kirk? What? Jock looking like, oh shoot. And then look who pops in the building. None other than Kirk motherfucking Frost. What you doing here, bro? So he walks over to Jock and Carly, and he's like, oh, hey, what's up? Jock looking like, bruh, why you here? Carly Red's like, we got a problem. And, Kirk's just looking like, his little Connie looking look like he up to something no good all the time. So he's just looking like, what problem we got? And Jock's trying to whisper to Kirk about the girl. He's like, this girl, real pretty, look like Rashida. And then the girl Jasmine walks in with her friend and comes to the bar. And she's like, Jock's like, this girl right here, she says, you got a baby. She have a baby by you. And, Kirk's just with his little grin. He's like, nah, I don't really know her. And I'm just like, if you don't really know her, then why are you smiling? And you should be pissed off. Like, why? You should be more pissed off than what you is. I ain't got no baby by you. We ain't never had sex. Nothing like that. But he ain't even do nothing like that. He just got that same grin on his face like he always does. And it's something about Kurt. And it's just like, I just don't really care for Kurt, because he just seems so like shady and nasty and skinny. He just seemed like a real scumbag. So he's just denying, and then the girl Jasmine's like, okay, well, I'm gonna let you know. We was together, we had sex. And he's like, no, I don't really know who you. We might have seen each other one time, but I don't really know you like that. So then, that scene cuts, and we get Carly Red, DJ M, they're at the bar. Carly Red calls Molly the maid. Because because I can never think of what her name is. They call her Mimi. They call Mimi 911 to come to the bar so they can discuss this. And Carly Red tells Mimi the situation of what happened. And Mimi was like, well, why was you even at the thing if you say you didn't like Jocelyn? She's like, well, no, I was just going to spy on Jock. And I was like, really? She really wanted to go see and be messy about how Jocelyn's party was. But whatever, I'm gonna give you that you was just going to go spy on Jock. So then she tells her, she's like, yeah, there was a girl there who, Jasmine, and she's dating Ron, Joe old ex, and she has a baby, that's 3 months old. And Mimi was like, okay, and she was like, well, the girl Jasmine say that the baby is Kirk Frost. And Mimi's like, well, anything that Rod say is scammy. He's a fraud. So I don't even believe it. That it's Kirk's. And Carly was like, nah, because the way he was looking, like he was up to something no good. That's the only reason why I didn't punch her. So I'm like, oh Lord, like, you know, I really do believe that Kirk was, this baby is Kirk's. Why he gotta lie? So we go on, and Kirk is speeding home so he can get to Rashida and tell her what's going on, so that Rashida doesn't hear it from Carly or anybody else first. So he rushes home, and then he's trying to give Rashida this dumb story that makes absolutely, positively no sense at all. He's just going and going, and you know, Rashida's being calm, asking him, well, what's going on? Or she's like, well, if it's true, you know, we're gonna have a problem. And Kirk's like, well, I might have seen her at the strip club, you know, after she told me what her name, where she worked. And Rashida was like, well, what's her name? And he's like, I don't know. Then he was like, Jasmine. And I'm like, well, if you didn't know, you sure call her name out real easy. Like, Kirk face, it's like on the inside, he was just laughing at Rashida, to me, because Kirk's face was all just like, you know, he always had that smirk on his face, like he up to no good every single time. Like, he always just seems like he is up to no good. So, you know, I'm just like, you know, Kirk, you giving this lame story, and Rashida, you being extra calm. So what is really going on here? Because Rashida, she was just so calm, like, okay, well, we gonna have a problem. And I'm just like, that's all you got to say? Your husband just said that this girl might had a baby by him, and all you say is, well, you might have a problem. Nah, I need you to go get the knife. I need you to go do something. I need you to do something more than bang on the table, throw a glass off the table, something more than just being like, oh, we're gonna have a problem. So that just really threw me. So we leave that scene, and here's Tommy with Stevie J. Okay, so Stevie J is going to court with Tommy, you know, for the issues with her and Jocelyn. And Tommy ended up being handcuffed and taken to jail. And she's like, well, you know what? I'll try to deal with this, you know, in the streets. And I'm just like, you know what? We are too old to be dealing with whatever in the streets. Like, just take what you have to do. Don't talk about Jocelyn anymore and move on. I'm just done with the whole Tommy situation, honestly. I really like Tommy, but she's just so messy and like, just, I really can't put my finger on it. You know, I really like Tommy in the beginning. I'm like, yes, she reminds me of like Jocelyn too. But, you know, lately, I don't know. Tommy is just crazy. Tommy is crazy. So that scene goes, and the last scene is that, the last scene we see is, Jocelyn and Stevie J meeting up, and Jocelyn goes, well, what's up? And he's like, Tommy. So I'm ready for next week to see what's going to happen. You know, I still want to know what's this whole relationship with Tommy and Stevie J. I believe it's more than it's just, oh, it's family. Like, I believe that there's so much more than what they're telling us with the whole Stevie J and Tommy situation. And I just want to know. So I'm anxiously waiting for next week. I cannot wait, and I will be here with you next week, and we're gonna review this again. Thank you guys for watching. Talk to you later.